throwing on first down. Pickett. And his first look is incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so he just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through,
you can't.
There's nothing but room to run.
You watch it on your phone or the TV?
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Hold on, guys.
To throw, Cousins. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
How do I send it to you?
Started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Hold on.
Cook is in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Huh?
Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Steelers.
Do I have to invite you or something?
For their next drive. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they get a chance of coming out with the W.
From the gun on 3rd down, Pickett throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harris. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's got his target, Harris. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43.
What happened?
They'll look to throw again.
Oh, yeah, that shit worked.
It's Harris. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 30.
That shit is a glitch, bro.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, But we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point,
oh shit, I can drink my water.
Show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
I'm just taking my time. I ain't trying. Jay gonna try to kill me, bro.
Pickett. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harris.
Taking my time.
At the 24 after a gain of 4.
I'm gonna run the opposite way.
Short passing game here early on first quarter.
Let me show
We
you.
have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it.
Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
Yeah, I know.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. From the gun on third down. Pickett. And he overshot it there.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so.
Missed the field goal. Oh, no, I didn't.
That one incomplete.
Boswell's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
I know.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Kenny Nwagu now out of his end
See my
zone.
phone?
And he will be brought out here
my
inside
phone,
the 20.
though.
Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
What they say about Bruce Easy now?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that caused you to have the record that you...
Touchdown, Vikings! Boy, the word with Dalvin Cook, his explosiveness. I'm not sure there's anybody in the league that has the acceleration that he does, and he put it to good effect there.
You got a whole post going on.
Backs in the game today because this run combined all the elements. Started with patience, and he was just waiting for the right lane to materialize. Then once he saw it, he used his speed and escapability in tandem and turned this into a tremendous play.
And as we check the next-gen stats, he certainly earned his yardage there as he wound up running better than 90 yards that time. Point after, right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Harris. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. Pickett. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. After one, a 14-3 ball game. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harris. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line.
Down.
On the give, this is Harris. And this will leave him
my bad. She was mad
nice
right
pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. They hand this off to Harris. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Defensively, Harrison Phillips there to stop him.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Second and 8 coming up. Now a give right side. Haskins. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? And for the second time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Boswell's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the gun, here's Cousins. This is Smith with a grab. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Well, cuz.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Oh.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
On second down, it's Cook again. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Cousins on 3rd and 2. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Levi Wallace with a pick. There he goes left side. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2.
Yep, I got tackled anyways.
They were going to add to their lead. The rug gets pulled from right underneath them on that pick. And now
what's that mean? That don't mean shit.
Might be the other sideline grabbing the lead.
Yeah, very well.
That don't mean shit. And don't, bro. This nigga, bro. Hate, oh my god. I'd rather. Oh my god. I hate getting a goal line, bro. It's the fucking worst, bro. It's the fucking worst, bro. It's absolute worst.
Harris.
Look at that shit, man. Look at that. Look at that.
Gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. So stop from the 2.
He's gonna stop me every time, bro. I just, oh god, bro.
Definitely let him get outside and create, and if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
That's why I just like, yeah, that's why I'm just like, whatever. You like, yeah, 2-yard line. I'm like, yeah, 2-yard line. 2-yard line.
Again, it's Harris, and he's into the end zone.
Bro, we got it. We got it, cuz. We got it. We got it.
Najee Harris, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Steelers are within a 2-point conversion of tying.
Yeah, we ain't doing no 2-point conversion. We just kicking the ball. That's all we
Chris
doing.
Boswell now for the extra point.
It's crazy.
And this is up and good. It brings them within a point now. It's 14-13.
Vikings 14. Steelers 13. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Nwangu now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
What?
Cousins on
That's cool.
first down. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On 1st and 10, Pickett. And he'll be hit
nope,
as he
Tennessee.
releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he's taken down inside the 30.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
Yeah,
and using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Now a 1st down carry for Harris, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 65
I ain't
yards
playing with Jay.
on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first
Playing
half.
with Jay, bro. He can hit me. He can hit me all he wants. As long as he ain't get no sack. I am not playing with him.
2nd down and 4. Back to throw. Pickett. It's brought in by Harris. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Jamie Sagan.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Good.
This will be well too low for him to bring
That's
in.
fine with me, man.
You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I'm not forcing this ball.
The game starts to move fast, and it moves quickly on him. A lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Pickett.
I threw it. I threw it into. That's crazy. Watch him run it all the way back. I was lagging. I can't do anything.
He's at the 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Brandon, we spent time with this team before the game, and there was
I'm
no indication that they did not like their kicker.
Well, it shows right now that they didn't like their kicker. Why didn't they just put it through the goalpost and take the lead?
That is going to be the question that has to be answered. I don't know about you, but I'm skipping my flight. I'm going to the post-game press conference to find out what they were thinking.
Instead of playing conservative, they go through the air, and what a stunning turn of events. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 8. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
No, I erased it. That's why I just said forget it.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Bro, it's fine. When I asked, Paige said yeah, and I erased it by then. I don't care, bro. It's whatever. I'm only upset. I'm only upset because the nigga scored off
no gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
I don't care about that shit, man. That just going off his back foot, nigga, and went out the pocket. That's bullshit. All that cheap crap, whatever. That's on that nigga. That's fucking dumb, bro. Like that shit. That other shit pisses me off.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. I wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield.
I said it up top. Go up top.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Pickett. And he fires Fires one, but incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. On play action, Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing is Cousins. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. To throw is Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 99 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Cousins completes it to the fullback, Ham. Touchdown! C.J. Ham, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On second down, this is Harris. Bulldozes past him, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Oh, that's a very good run there
by
Najee Harris. He can take it inside. He can get to the perimeter. He can do it all with his build and his speed. This is a guy coming out of Alabama who did everything for the Crimson Tide. That's why Pittsburgh took him in the first round. Last in the league in rushing as a team last year were the Steelers. They're expecting Harris to kickstart their running game.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw. Pickett. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Now this throw caught left side, and he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. On first down, Harris. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Second and 4.
Back to throw. Pickett. This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run with Harris, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Now again, running left is Harris, and he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Flushed out right. To the goal line.
I know, it was too late. I couldn't see it. I know, because I know, I didn't see that shit, because man, I'm terrible, bro.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Boswell good with the extra point, as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Steelers 20. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Yep.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Cook with a run on first down, but he'll only manage a couple there before he's taken down. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
That better be picked off. Oh, nigga, I was about to say.
Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a hands.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Couldn't just
That's crazy.
had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big
That's buffoony, bro.
Now they've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker.
Yo, how is he getting all these breaks, man?
Down at the 36-yard line. 130 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for.
I don't understand, bro. We just can't stop. We can't stop
him. Have a reliable running game. They breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on
fucking
the runners,
do.
taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time
Let's
to
go.
be a hero.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward.
I know, bro. I know.
They'll run with Cook.
Wow, that's crazy.
Dalvin Cook, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Vikings look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Joseph now to have the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't.
How you sack me, bro? How do you hit me, bro? That's crazy.
Prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That catch.
There's something around the quarterback. His release is just too slow. You see his release? Terrence.
Looking to throw.
His release is too slow.
This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
You see it?
4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't even save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Is it me or his release is too slow?
It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run. Here's Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Pickett. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
I think this game over with, bro. That's all. All I care about getting this stupid game over with. Oh!
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds.
Wow.
And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for a strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Well, thank you for watching.
So the Vikings in
I appreciate you watching,
as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. 2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, he could have downed it. He could have ran. He could have run the ball.
Away for the 2nd time. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to.
This nigga got like, he got all the catches on my team, guys. He got 12 catches, 96 yards.
This offense can do. To throw on 2nd down, Pickett. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Did you see that?
The game film after this one, I think part of their plan
Did you see that?
Over the top of the deep ball, they've been unsuccessful.
Nigga, wow.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Almost quit, man.
From the gun, Pickett. Pass complete to Harris. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. I think everyone in the stadium saw that.
13 catches, 100 yards. Oh, my God.
Have to admit, I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 13, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And they take a knee. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles.
Yeah, cuz.
They were not in a preview. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because